Hello, folks. It's me, as always, the host of Rep Founding Liars. How's everybody doing today? That's great. Very glad to hear it. Want to talk to you about a subject that's been trending for like a week or so. I am late to the party. However, it doesn't matter if you're late to the party. The only thing that matters is if you show up in the first place, okay? The host of the party could be, mad all they want, but they can't say you didn't show up. By the way, that hypothetical host is just a host in title. I am the host by name and title. You understand? So I'm a little higher up than that guy. Now let me tell you what I want to talk about. I want to talk about a subject close to my heart. And by close to my heart, I mean not close at all, because I'm talking about Gillette, and I haven't bought a Gillette product in like a year, okay? So you could say that I might be ahead of the curve in protesting this company. I'm getting ahead of myself. What am I talking about? Last week, Gillette released a commercial, and by commercial, I kind of say that loosely because it's more of a public service announcement, because I don't even think they show a Gillette product within the confines of this footage. And now the PSA itself kind of revolved around, I guess you would say, toxic masculinity and the Me Too movement. What's the Me Too movement? You can Google that if you want. I'm not going to get into that right now. And it's kind of polarized the country. A lot of people are saying it's a problematic commercial, it's ignorant, it's preachy. And a lot of people are saying it's really important. And the people saying it's preachy are ignorant. And, here's my 2 cents. I think it's a bad commercial, okay? It's all over the place, but primarily it's detrimental to men all over the world, okay? Now, what am I saying? I'm saying that it's eliminating the men as we know it, because the term toxic masculinity, which is what it's dealing with, comes from the term, it's not really a term, it's actually an action. The reptilians are spreading a virus on the earth that attaches to male chromosomes and are weeding out the men as we know it. That's why women overpopulate more than men, generally, if you look at the statistics. And it's kind of like that story, Why the Last Man, except reptilians are involved. They're sending the reptilian men to impregnate the human woman to create reptilian hybrids that can successfully live on this planet for like a long period of time, because evolution is against the reptilian, DNA. I mean, the Earth atmosphere is, not suitable for the reptilian DNA, so they gotta, take, precautions for their own, preservativity purposes. And Gillette is just kind of ignoring that, In fact, Gillette is saying men shouldn't, fight against the reptilians in a way. They're, because there's a part where, two men are, two little boys are fighting by, a barbecue, and they're like, oh, you can't do that. So they're saying to capitulate to the reptilian army. That's a big fancy word for surrender. And really, it's really problematic. It's really ignorant to just ignore the bigger issue at hand involved with toxic masculinity. And I don't really like where this is going. I take my vitamins, I think I have a healthy immune system. I have not been prone to this virus as of yet, but we will see. It looks like science isn't going into the research of it. It's going into the funding of Gillette commercials that's against the awareness of real toxic masculinity. And it's sick. It's really disgusting. So that's my 2 cents. Hope you enjoyed it. Keep asking questions.